You know, if they do a Dragon Ball, they might as well just do a Netflix show if One Piece is
Yeah, honestly,
successful.
dude.
But remember, we always used to say Man of Steel was a great
dude, they're fighting.
setup of how Dragon Ball Z fighting would be, and I'd be okay with that.
They would never.
Super Media Runners!
Welcome to Super Media Runners. I'm Jarek.
I'm John.
We run the media to you. Our pitch runners today will be for Dragon Ball movie adaptation.
Not Dragon Ball Z.
John wanted Dragon Ball Z. I said Dragon Ball would be a lot easier to manage.
A lot more boring. A lot more.
What don't you like about Dragon Ball?
I
John?
hate. It's funny because I love Dragon Ball Z. I hate Dragon Ball, dude. It's too silly for me. I remember I did like I always like the tournaments and stuff like that. I just feel it just didn't have enough action for my taste. I know there's fighting, a lot of it, but we should probably turn on the lights.
Fucking hell. All right.
There we go. Because the sun's coming down.
I know, I told you.
And yeah, I just feel like Dragon Ball was just more silly. I mean, which I think it was a lot more humorous. I mean, Goku's a kid in it, and that's probably another thing that I don't like about it. I don't like children and lead roles. I don't know. I just think it was boring. That's it.
I think
I do respect what it is, and I do respect that everyone else pretty much likes it too. I just don't. Sorry. Sue me.
In Pitch Runners, we will go over cast, plot summary, and our whole movie pitch using Dan Harmon's story circle through the main character's journey. But before we take that journey, we must consult the studio deck. We pick one card and must do what the card says during the presentation of our idea.
We'll see how it looks. Let's make this fucking movie.
So, plot summary and cast. We have Goku as Ian Chen, who is in that one TV show Fresh Off the Boat. Bulma we have as Grace McKenna, who is an up-and-coming 17-year-old girl who she was in House on the Haunted
Yeah, I
Hill
forgot
on
everyone is so young in this
Netflix.
movie.
Well, Dragon Ball, everybody's young. I wanted to keep them all around the same age.
How old's that
too.
guy? The Goku guy?
Goku, he's like 19. He could probably pass for like 17 or 16.
But okay.
He's pretty short too. Like as we
Okay, I was gonna say we need like a child. We need a child actor. But yeah, okay.
I didn't want to make him 13. That was my problem. I said if we make him too young, I guess it would be kind of weird because
I mean, Goku was a kid though.
well, Bulma was like, well, you need to
I
think,
guess it doesn't matter.
Bulma was older than Goku by a lot, and that's where all the sexual innuendos things, and I think that would not translate well into it.
All right, you're good. You're right.
Colleen Ballinger. What's her name? Colleen
Ballinger.
That would be very.
As Bulma.
That's what I'm saying. That would be a Colleen Ballinger situation. You'd be having this girl who's like trying to flash this kid for a Dragon Ball, and I don't think that would go well for people.
You're right.
Meanwhile, Master Roshi will be played by Chow Yun Fat again. Redemption.
He was the sole highlight
of Dragon
Ball Evolution. I even remember that scene where he was fighting Goku, and then for a split second it looked like a fucking Dragon Ball Z fight where Goku was fucking punching him, and then Chow Yun Fat was like, that was fucking sick.
Right.
But that's it.
So Krillin will be played by Gordon Cormier, who is currently going to be Aang in the new Netflix
I like that.
Last
that.
Airbender. So he already looks like he's a bald
He already
kid.
looks like Krillin.
He's a bald kid, so you just gotta add like the dots, and you're good to go. Now we have the villains here. We have Commander Blue, who will be played by Dan Stevens, who was in Downton Abbey and Legion. Blonde guy, blue eyes.
Oh yeah.
I loved Commander. I always thought Commander Blue was kind of cool, underrated.
Cool. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
pretty ruthless. Mercenary Tao will be played by Jackie Chan.
Let's go.
So just picture Jackie Chan in a ponytail. I think that would be pretty cool. And I don't think Jackie Chan plays enough villains. I like when Jackie Chan plays villains.
Yeah.
It would be like
true actually.
So I think that'd be brutal. I think he'd be really brutal as Mercenary Tao.
Tao Pai Pai. Agent
Black will be played by Bokeem Woodbick. And then Commander Red will be played by Seth Green. So we got some pretty funny people in this. Android 8 will be played by Rory McCann, who is I believe from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
He just looks like a really burly guy. So I figured that would work out. So yeah, that's
He doesn't
that's our
talk much either.
cast. And our summary, the summary is very simple. Goku is on an adventure to gather all the Dragon Balls to revive Grandpa Gohan, who he destroyed.
Maybe in the beginning there's just like
as
an
Grade 8.
exposition. The opening credits is like him falling, hitting his head, being with Grandpa Gohan all those years,
Then killing him as the
and then
Great
killing
Ape.
him when he turned into the Great Ape.
Accidentally, he didn't mean to do
And
that.
then this Great Ape is actually gonna look like a fucking Great Ape.
Yep, like a giant kaiju monster, not
Yes.
fucking werewolf
Fucking-
rubber suit. And Goku will actually be a child too. So
Oh,
this
I
guy
remember
helps.
when those leaks.
teen.
Remember when those leaks came out of Dragon Ball Evolution?
Remember that we learned.
Oh, everything looked so shitty, dude.
Remember when we learned that it was all of this was like fucking done in Mexico? Like all the
Yeah.
scenes were done in Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess reckon
God,
that.
what a
But
fucking disaster.
we should go to that canyon where they filmed some of those
Just
scenes.
do one of the scenes.
Yeah, just be like, hey guys, look where we are, Dragon Ball Evolution. So yeah, so again, what I wanted to do, Red Ribbon Army. That's all we're doing. I don't want to do any other. We're not doing the tournament arc yet. We're not going to do the Demon King Piccolo arc. That's too much.
Damn.
We mash it all in
That
one.
was a
That's
good
the main
part.
story. So, franchise filibuster. Your idea must now include plans as a big budget movie trilogy universe. All right, fuck me.
Easy.
Yeah, it's easy. We can just make
You
those
just
two.
do the anime thing.
So we'll talk more about this at the end. So yeah, zone of comfort. Goku lives in the wilderness, survives on his own. He's fishing. Remember when he like gets those giant fish? That's he sticks his tail out in the lake,
Oh yeah, he feels a
then-
fish and then he.
and the giant ass fish, and he kicks it.
Alright.
And that's how he hunts. And then all of a sudden, Bulma comes in and is like, "Hey, I'm
Princess
Bulma
Bulma.
from Capsule
Ox
Corp."
King.
No, that's
Oh wait, that's
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Is Chi-Chi in this?
No,
Oh.
I'm not gonna. No, there's too many.
Not
There's.
yet, not yet, not yet.
You're surprised. I'm surprised I didn't put Puar, Yamcha. No, it's too many fucking characters in this.
Alright, that's for the
So
sequel,
we
that's
just
for the
gotta
sequel. We gotta
kind of-
save that for the sequel
we gotta save that for the sequels
of the trilogy.
of the trilogy. So yeah, Goku lives in the wilderness, zone of comfort, but then his want is he wants the Dragon Balls after learning about them from Bulma that you get a wish when you gather all 7. So to revive his grandfather, who I guess he doesn't know that he killed him. He's dead. So he enters an unfamiliar situation where he has to train and fight to overcome the Red Ribbon Army because he learns that the Red Ribbon Army has like 4 or 5 of the Dragon Balls. He has to get them from all of them. He encounters these fights with the Red Ribbon Army. And this is where he meets Krillin. Because I want him to meet Krillin earlier in the series. Krillin doesn't get met until he meets Master Roshi
Right.
and
And his
trains
island.
under him
Yeah.
in his island. So maybe they meet Master Roshi together, and that's when they grab. Because
Mm.
remember, Master Roshi has one of the Dragon Balls as a necklace.
Mhm.
So they take it from him, and they tell him, "Hey, maybe you guys should train with me." And then they're like, "Nah, we gotta do this shit." And so boom, because remember he gets the Nimbus from Master Roshi, and because
That'd be
Master
so
Roshi's
cool.
a pervert,
That would be cool to
he
see.
can't be on the
one day.
Nimbus cloud anymore. So then Goku, he's pure of heart, and that's where we learn about his pure of heartness, and he can actually be on the cloud and ride away. So Chala, hey, Chala.
Dude, that'd be so sick. to see.
Saves, he defeats. So eventually, he defeats the Red Ribbon Army and gets his wish, which is
The fights in between that would be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Too. None of this
So-
boring ass shit. Can
okay,
he learn the
he chooses-
Kamehameha early?
So he adapts to it, where he learns to trait. So yeah, he eventually adapts against the Red Ribbon Army. He fights Mercenary Tao, who's Jackie Chan.
Can he learn the Kamehameha early?
He does learn the Kamehameha early because otherwise, how would he fight? What's his face? Mercenary Tao with his Dodon Ray. So, and remember that moment where he shoots him with the Dodon Ray and hits him in the chest. We think Goku's dead, but it turns out the 4-star Dragon Ball, which was given to him by
Protecting him.
Grandpa Gohan, protects him. So that I want that to be a pivotal scene. I always liked Mercenary Tao from Dragon Ball. He is one of
Honestly, yes, he's fucking badass.
he kills Commander Blue with his tongue. Like he literally stabs him with his tongue and he dies.
Dude,
He
and then
lobotomizes
the way he
Commander
travels,
Blue.
he just throws a fucking trunk and then he hops on it.
Yeah, he
He just surfs on it.
from Red Ribbon Army's base, he
So sick.
breaks it in a
tree.
foundation pillar,
Oh yeah,
and he
pillar.
throws it, and he gets on top of it, and he rides away. Just
Hilarious.
so I thought that was so cool.
He's so badass.
Yeah, he's
And
like
then when
a
he
mercenary.
lands, the fucking pillar lands.
So, yeah, so he adapts to it and gets what they want. He summons the dragon. But of course, let's just say maybe Mercenary Tao like fights Krillin and then Krillin dies.
Krillin dies.
Yeah, but then like because he's Goku's
Oh,
friend,
and he brings back Krillin.
instead of reviving, kind of
Grandpa
like what
Gohan.
I'm literally stealing from Dragon Ball Evolution, which is funny. Instead of Master Roshi, it's actually it's Krillin. So he's like, you know what, I'm gonna save my friend Krillin because he's my friend, and they kind of bonded in the last couple of days, weeks, depending on how long this training stuff goes. And so he sacrifices his wish.
Save his friend.
Pays a heavy price, and ends up wishing Krillin back to life instead of Grandpa Gohan. And then Goku decides with Krillin to train for the Budokai
Tournament.
Tenkaichi tournament.
That'd be sick.
And that would be the next movie.
I just realized Krillin wasn't in Dragon Ball Evolution.
I know.
That's fucking weird.
I'm glad they didn't, because I'm sure it would have been a terrible job.
Good for Krillin. Krillin managed to dodge those bullets.
But that's like his arc. He's realized, he will now train for the tournament, now realizing he likes to fight. And
He
stuff
still
like
doesn't
that.
know he's a Saiyan.
Well, yeah, of course.
Or he
It's not
does
the
know.
Saiyan Saga. No.
Okay.
We're not even gonna learn. We're not even gonna do grade 8.
Okay, so we're not even gonna mention that shit.
Yeah, because think about it. We're missing so many parts of the story. There's Oolong, Puar, Lunch.
See, I would watch
Launch.
Dragon Ball movies. I would not watch the fucking show. Sorry.
So this would be a compounded Dragon Ball movie that defeats the Red Ribbon Army. Because I think that's what I like about the Red Ribbon Army is that it's just this huge badass army. But because Commander Red, the only reason why he wanted the Dragon Balls was to grow taller. Like, think about it. The androids came from the Red Ribbon Army. Cell exists because of the Red Ribbon Army.
Oh,
Dr.
maybe-
Zero is
Maybe we can
part
put
of the
little
Red Ribbon
cameos
Army.
and stuff.
So yeah, and it's just sad that that's the whole
Young Dr. Zero.
Yeah,
Cameo.
and I would love that that whole betrayal, and it's just so fun. I don't know. I know you hate Dragon Ball, but I love Dragon Ball because it always veered between serious, because people actually died. Goku killed soldiers in the Red Ribbon Army.
True, that's true.
And destroyed people and murdered them. And then meanwhile, but it's just funny because he's a kid and he's capable of so much strength and power and destruction. And it's so fun. It was so whimsical. So I think this would be a very entertaining and whimsical, movie. So yeah,
It sounds more appealing to me now
as a movie.
as a movie.
During a familiar situation,
And then,
has
I don't
trained
know.
for the tournament. And
Like, I would
then-
watch the hell out of this movie.
Yeah. So, and then, having changed, he now has a new motivation to become stronger, to become better, just like Grandpa Gohan would have wanted him to be. So, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, fuck. Franchise filibuster.
Next
You ready to
movie
listen
would
now?
be the Budokai Tournament.
Yes.
Goku wins.
So,
Jackie, remember? Oh yeah, Jackie Chun. Or
so remember that was the pivotal fight. So that would be the whole plot. Is like Goku wants to win the whole tournament, but he ends up losing to Jackie Chun because Master Roshi wants to teach his students a lesson. Be like, hey, you guys need to know that there's always going to be someone stronger than you, which will push you to be stronger every time, because there's always going to be someone stronger than you. So that's good. That would be a good midpoint arc. The third one,
King
Demon King
Piccolo, dude.
fucking
This is the
Piccolo.
one saga that I like from fucking Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
It's so badass, and it kind of set up Dragon Ball Z.
So
it did set up Dragon Ball Z.
it would be cool because then we could lead up to that, and that would complete the trilogy. But then Piccolo Jr. would be part of the next trilogy,
trilogy?
the Saiyan Saga
Dude.
trilogy.
Oh my god, this would be so awesome.
Right.
It'd be like Star Wars. Be the prequels, the sequels, and then the
Every arc would have 3
Oh
movies.
my
Every arc would have 3
God.
movies. 3 Saiyan Saga
Bunch of
movies.
fucking
3
idiots.
Frieza movies. 3 Boo movies. It would just be 3 all the way through. Like, there wouldn't be 3
Bunch of
Ginyu Force
fucking
movies.
idiots.
Fucking why not?
Ginyu Force movies.
Think about it. I mean, fuck 3. Like,
Oh my god,
it would take a while. It would take a
Oh
while.
my god, they're fucking idiots, dude.
6 Namek. I mean, yeah, this could be a franchise in of itself.
They're idiots.
All they need is a
Dumb as
good
fuck.
fucking CGI.
Dumb as fuck.
How long would you wait for every Dragon Ball movie to
I
come
don't
out?
care.
Yeah, exactly. You would be.
I would try to actively elongate my life so that I can see more of them.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't everybody always say that the movie license now belong to Disney? The Dragon Ball Z movie
I
license,
did see that.
because Fox had it, but I don't think that's true because Fox didn't make it. What year did Dragon Ball Evolution came out?
Fuck if I know, dude. 2006.
So
7, 8.
I'm assuming the film rights probably dissipated at some point because they didn't make another one after that. They did not make another one after that. So I don't know. Whoever has them, please give it to somebody that could actually do a good ass movie,
This shit's making me sad, man.
right? Because I don't think in our lifetime,
Dude, they'll get it right one day.
in our lifetime, I don't think we'd ever get a Dragon
I think we'll get.
Dragon Ball Z movie.
I
or
think we'll
Dragon
get
Ball.
some. We'll get something else.
We'll get something.
I think so. A show more likely than movie.
I would prefer a show.
Yeah, I would prefer a show too.
Prequel movie though, Bardock. That would be fucking cool. Bardock, son of Goku.
Yeah,
I mean, father of Goku. So
son of Goku.